We don't make excuses at our school. We fight through adversity. We faced some adversity tonight with the foul situation and the foul trouble. And I'm proud of the way my kids fought through it. With that being said, my hats goes off to Morgan Park. I think that those kids did a really good job. Their best player went out and got hurt early in the game. And they had some other kids that stepped up and made plays. And, that's what great teams do. And we're not going to sit here and make excuses. We lost the game. They beat us. I've always told my kids that the way you play this game, the way that I coach this game, the toughest team wins. And when you look at the loose ball situation, you look at the rebounding situation, you look at the toughness situation, I feel like they won that battle, and they deserve to win the game. And we'll hold our heads high, and we'll come back and we'll represent Lanphier High School in a strong and positive way tomorrow.
Questions?
Coach, you took a lot of shots tonight. Did you have good looks, though?
I thought that we had some good looks. I thought that we rushed some shots, but I also thought that the 3 games that we've lost this year, we've shot way too many threes. And looking at the stat sheet, and we're 2 for 22 from the 3, I just think that that's way too many for us to be shooting. And I think we settled a lot, but a lot of that has to do with their big guys at the rim and changing shots and altering shots, and we missed a lot of shots that we normally make.
Coach, you mentioned the foul trouble. How much did that take you guys out of their rhythm on the court?
It absolutely takes us out of our rhythm. Anytime you got your 2 best players, you got 2 all-staters on the bench in foul trouble all night, that's hard to deal with. But, we've got a great group of kids, and those kids on the bench stepped up and did their jobs, and they kept it close. And, I thought that right there in late in the third quarter, early in the fourth, we made a run, and they had 2 kids that hit 2 huge threes. And I think that kind of swung the momentum back in their favor, and I think we had a clean look that we missed right there. Those are just shots that we've made this year, but, at the end of the day, you got to shoot the ball better. You got to put the ball in the basket. That's the name of the game, and we shot 23 for 76. Anytime you shoot 30 more shots than a team, you should beat them. And I thought that we did a good job turning them over. I just didn't think we did a good job finishing at the basket, and I just thought that they were a little bit tougher than us.
Any issue with how the game was called?
I respect the game. I'll reserve my comments on that.
Well, can I ask you a different way? Coming into the night, if we told you that they were going to call it tight, would you have liked that or not? Did you think that was going to be to your benefit?
I don't think that, we deal with the different officiating all the time. And, calling it tight or whatever is calling it tight. But I just think that I've always asked for officials to be consistent and be consistent with your calls and call them the same way. And there was Cardell went up for a rebound and a guy jumped over his back and tried to dunk, and they called a foul on Cardell. And then, Corey box out, they call a foul on the box out. And then we go up to get a rebound, they call over the back. So it's kind of like, but like I said, at the end of the day, it doesn't change the outcome of the game. I think that, did it have an effect on the game? Yes. It's kept my kids out of the game, but I still think that we should have been a little bit tougher. We should have had some bodies flying on the floor a little more, and we should have got our nose in there a little more, and I don't think we did a good job of that. Does anyone know where that officiating crew was from? Is that a Chicago officiating crew?
I don't think that's not a regular crew.
Right, but all 3 of those guys are Chicago guys, right? Okay, I believe so too.
What was the challenge, trying to score in the paint?
They're long, lanky. I usually make some of those shots that, but the ball just wasn't going in.
Could you tell early on that it was going to be a rough challenge?
No, not really. I usually make those tough shots. But it just the ball wasn't going in.
Coach, did the foul trouble take you out of your game to some degree?
Yeah, we could say so, you know. The call didn't go my way, you know. I had to come out, you know. Just lost my rhythm.
Coach, heading into tomorrow's game against Bloomington, they're going to come at you guys with a great guard presence, guys like Dejon Ferris, especially you got Chris Payton down low. How are you guys going to be able to counteract that?
We're going to be ourselves, man. I know Coach Mosley. He's a good friend of mine. He does a great job with his kids, and I know they'll be hungry and they'll be ready to fight, and so will we. I think we've got great guards. I know they've got great guard play as well, and you know, it's two teams kind of with similar styles again, and you know, we'll get after it, and you know, we're gonna try to go home with that third place trophy. You know, that's our focus right now, and that's where all of our energy is gonna go.
Well, I thought you played one of your best games of the season, coming in off the bench, going against their big guys, and you were still able to come up with 14 rebounds. You had 9 points. I mean, you were really leaving it all out on the line.
Yes, sir. Coach Boyd just was telling me before the game to be aggressive and to just, you know, box out, and that's what I did in the game, was just be aggressive.
Did you? I mean, you don't get to go against a lot of bigs throughout the course of the CSA season. Was this a fun challenge? I mean, I know you ended up losing, but was it kind of fun to go against a bunch of big guys?
Yeah, I would say that. Yeah, to play against bigs, I say more like people that were taller than me. Honestly, yeah, so it's more fun.
One more question.
Purnell, you got penetration, you got a lot of mid-range jump shots, pull-ups, floaters. Some went in. Did you feel like you were close to developing a rhythm shooting?
Most definitely. You know, like you said, once you look at the stat sheet, we went hitting shots, and you know, 50-50 ball that ball away. You know, we gotta play harder, and like you said, without one of our two best players, or two of our best players, going out, it throws off our rhythm, and I like the way the bench stepped up in the late third, and helped us out. So we congratulate the bench on that.
Coach, thank you and good luck tomorrow.
Thank you.